Okay. Can you guys check? Like I saw the camera.
Yeah, now it's good.
Okay. Yeah. You guys just, if something happened, you guys just have to tell me right away because I'm in pajamas and still on my, my birds are outside. So I'm just like inside and. All right, screen.
But it's gone. It's not, there's no screen sharing anymore.
Oh, yeah, I'm trying to do that. I think I pressed the wrong button. All right. Can you see Safa now?
Yes, I can.
All right. So Surah Waqia, which is 56. I don't have Surah Waqia yet. Let me. Quran. Which ayah you are doing?
Third, fourth. We have to start from fourth.
Fourth. Okay, inshallah. Quran.com. I just download it. Surah Waqia. $56, $55, $56. And number 4. So we'll take a picture from here. And we will just send the picture to send. Okay. Now we are good. Let's practice. Okay. You can see? Okay.
Yes.
All right. Can I make a copy of this? No. Okay. So you can start from ayah number 4 and we'll go from there. All right. Bismillah. Javeria.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إذا رجت الأرض رجا وبست الجبال بسا فكانت هباء منبثا.
Yeah.
Iza means when.
Yeah.
And Rujja means shake. When the earth will be jolted with a terrible jolt.
Okay. Right. So Rujjati is what?
It's a verb. Rajja yarujju.
Rajja yaruju. That's what you said?
Yes.
Okay. And what is the root word? Ra.
Rajim.
Rajim and
Rajim alif.
Rajim alif. How did you come up with that?
Rujjati, it's a famine.
Yeah, it's a feminine. Rujjati, feminine. Okay, that's fine. But the root word, I think, okay, if ta we remove, which you said it's like for the feminine, right? Ti,
Yes.
Rujjati, then Then what is left? Jim, Jim, and Ra. And you said Ra, Jim, Alif, right? It's not
Yes.
Ra, Jim, Alif, it's Ra, Jim, Jim, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now it should have been Rajjati. What it should be? Like Rajja. If we make a Gardan would be like Rajja, Rajju, Rajaj, Ta,
Rajajtum.
Rajajtu, Rajajna.
That's
And because it's
yeah.
feminine, it's Rajajati, right?
Yes.
Rajjati. Okay. Or Rajjata, Rajjat, yeah, we can say that. Rajjata, Rajjatum, right? So it would be
Yes.
Rajjati. Okay. If it's
Yes.
Rajjati, then it's Rajim Jim. But over here is Rujjati. So what is why it's Rujjati instead of Rajjati?
This is Manfi, I think so.
It is Majhul, passive. So to make it passive, we change the first word Fatha to Dhamma.
Mama.
Okay. So this is passive. So now what is the reason for using the passive? Feminine, we understand because earth is feminine. Earth is a feminine, so we have to use a feminine verb.
Yes.
Okay. So that's okay. But what is the reason for using the passive? Because the earth will not shake itself. It would be shaken by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's hukum,
Yes.
right? So once something is able to shake itself, then it would be just Rajjati. When earth will shake, but over here, when earth will be shaken by somebody. And somebody whom? Is Allah
Allah.
subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? So when earth will be shaken, like very terrible shake, Raja, right? It's not a small shake. Like when the Qiyamah comes, even the small earthquake here and there, they are even very terrible, right? But when the Qiyamah, the last day come, that shake would be like even more
Terrible.
right? With very strong earthquake, right? It won't be 7 degree, which is like a usual average comes, because we can still tolerate that, right? Yeah, but when the Qiyamah comes, day of judgment come, that shake would be not 7 degree, it might be just like 100 degree or what, right? Right? Whatever degree would it would be beyond our imagination.
Yes.
Okay. So that's about the shaking of the earth, right? And that's people were asking, okay, if the Qiyamah has to come, why doesn't it come, right? People don't believe it, right? They say, oh, the earth has been there for millions of years and it might stay there millions of years. But no, it's not true. There would be a day of judgment. Okay. Now, next one. Is it okay? Can you ask the fellow participants if they understand, your friends?
Do you guys understand?
The concept of feminine, concept of passive, root word. Is it all clear to you guys?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, next.
Next word is al-arzu, which is noun because of alif lam.
Okay. Yeah, alard is, yeah, noun. Yeah.
Then
And Rajan
Raja
is
again a
noun.
verb.
No, it's a noun. It's Tanween. Rajan. See the Tanween? Whenever you see a Tanween, it's never a verb. Okay?
Okay.
Have you seen any verb with the tanween so far? With 2 fatha or 2 dhamma or 2 kasra? Okay, guys, all of you, when you see tanween, you know the meaning of tanween? Who knows the meaning of tanween?
Is
Javeria?
it like
Yeah, Safa. Yeah, go ahead.
is it like kasratan, patatan?
Patatan, yeah, 2, right? So where is 2 kasra? So that's an Arabic word which Safa used, kasratan, right? Means 2 kasra. Fatatan, 2 fatha, right? And dhammatan, like 2 dhamma, right? Whenever you see that, you can safely say that it is not a verb. Okay, Javeria?
Yes. Okay.
So write down, all of you, this in your notes, like al-ard. So she could Javeria could identify al-ard because of alif lam is a noun, right? But that's a second identification of a noun with damatan, kasratan, or fatatan. Okay. So everybody now have 2 kind of nouns, right? There would be more coming. How to identify the noun. So in this ayah, there is only one verb, rujjati. Okay. And that was easy to make the gardan for, right? All right. Next ayah.
Babussatil jibalu bassa.
Mm-hmm.
Va means and.
Mm-hmm.
Bussati, it's again a verb.
Mm-hmm.
It's a feminine and the root word is ba, seen, seen.
Good. Very good. And it has a dhamma in the beginning.
Yes, so it is passive.
It is passive, right? So when the jibal, al-jibal is,
Mountains.
yeah. So what is the meaning of bussati?
When the mountains will collapse.
Collapse, right? Or crumble or collapse. And collapse, not the collapse maybe like with the bigger rock, but the crumble means like those are just like the dust particle, right? They will crumble so much that it would look like a dust particle, right? So all the big rocks, they would be just like atta. Okay.
Yes.
Right. So when the mountain would crumble, what kind of crumble? Like a very minute crumble, right? They would not only collapse, but they would be just like a powder. Okay.
Miss,
Yes.
I have a question.
Sure.
That Rujrati is a feminine verb. Can you please again explain me how it become feminine?
How
Like
would it
I've
begin?
understood the passive one because of the, as you have
mother?
told that.
Yeah.
Yes, I understand the passive one, but I don't
So-
understand the feminine
So
one.
Rajja is the first form, right?
Yes,
And
miss.
the second would be Rajju,
Yes.
right? Rajju. The third would be
Rajuta.
Rajjata.
Yes, miss.
And Rajjatum.
Yes, Rajatu. Rajuna.
Rajjatum. Rajjatu. Okay. And Rajjana.
Rajuna.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
You didn't see any Rujjati in there, right?
Yes.
Rajjati, right? Rajja would
Yes.
be convert to Dhamma. That's a different story. Now,
Yes.
because you don't see anything here, because we only did the muzakkar, like masculine,
Yes.
right? Now,
Yes, miss.
after this, that he like kafara, he disbelieves, right? If I have to bring feminine over here, what I would say, kafara, kafarat. He disbelieved and she disbelieved.
Okay.
Okay. Kafara.
Correct.
Kafara means he disbelieves, right?
Okay. Yes.
And if I want to write she disbelieved, which we didn't do in our Gardan,
Yes,
uh,
miss.
that would be kafara, kafara, and te at the end, right? What it would be? Kafarat. ठीक है? Why
Yes, ma'am.
didn't we do earlier? Because it would confuse us. First, we will learn kafara, kafaru, kafarta, kafartu, kafartum, kafartu, kafarna. If we learn all that, and if we don't see kafarat in that gardan, then it has to be what? A feminine,
The main word.
right? Similarly,
Yes.
over here from Rajja, we will say it would be
Rajat.
Rajat. What it would be? Rajat. Okay.
Yes, miss.
Surya Vakya, because our friend Javeria, she picked Surya Vakya, is a little more complicated. So it's not only like you don't see Rajat over there. What are you seeing? Rajjatil, Rujjatil, right? First it becomes passive. So it's okay. But even with passive, it should be Rujjat. It's not Rujjat, it's Rujjatil. Why is Rujjatil? Now the tajweed rule comes, not a grammar rule. That's why I was avoiding. That's a tajweed rule. When there is a shamsi letter, which is lam, is a shamsi letter, you have to make it connected with the letter before, right? So now the letter before is with the jazam sukun, right? This letter is with the sukun. Rujat over there, make it Rujat. Rujat was with the sukun. So we will not be able to connect it, right? So
Yes.
in order to connect it, we have to put a kasra, right?
Okay.
Usually the verbs don't have kasra in it. Okay? So that
Yes.
kasra is tajweed rule. Actually, it was Rujat. What it was? Rujat.
Rujat.
But
Okay.
because of the tajweed, because Rujat
Rule, it
al
become-
ardu would be like, if some qari is reading, they will say iza rujjatil ardu rajja, right? But if they have to read iza rujjat al ardu, they have to stop and read it, right? You don't stop in the middle of the ayah, right? It would be very difficult for the person who is listening. It would be very difficult for the person who is reading. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made a perfect flow in the Quran, right? So nobody else can write that beautiful Arabic where, because if I am writing, I will always write Iza Rujat and Al Ardu separately, right? But that
Yes.
won't be a flow like a Quran, right? So that's why Quran is so beautiful to read, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put a kasra in there. Although it was a jazm before, it was Iza Rujjat al ardu rajja. But that's a stopping in the middle. That won't sound beautiful, right? So now it becomes Iza Rujjatil ardu rajja, right? It became beautiful. Okay? So that's a tajweed. Right, Roya? You are learning tajweed? You understand
Yeah.
the tajweed rule? Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm learning.
Yeah, can you read that, Javeria or Barira? Barira, can you read that in a flow, in a tajweed?
Raja.
No. Okay, Javeria, can you read that? Like in one flow with the good tajweed?
Yes.
Hello?
Raja, Raja, Raju, Rajata,
No,
Rajatu.
the ayah itself is the first ayah.
Okay. Iza Rajatil Arzu Raja.
Okay, right? So if we say what I was trying to explain to Hafsa, that if we stop rujat, then
Yes, miss.
it won't have a good flow, right?
Yes, miss.
Okay,
I have a quick question.
sure.
So the verb ruja, how do you, like, if I were to come across it, how would I find out the root word that it's ra, jim, and
Jim,
ain? Jim, sorry, ra, jim, and jim.
right. So ta, the indication of the pronoun in it, right? Usually ta or tum or tu, right?
Yes.
Right? So if you separate that, what is like, you have to find the three letters, right? That's a very good question.
Mm-hmm.
So if something you see like that, ruja, ti, okay? So now you have to find three letters. There would be jim. How many combination can you have, Safa? Jim, ta, jajata. Like it doesn't sound a word, right?
No.
Right? Like we have seen something ending in jim, not jim, ta, right? It
Yeah.
sounds like really like, so that cannot be a good combination, right? So if that cannot be, then means like ra has to come, and ra is not, we cannot drop ra, right? Because ra has to be the part of the word, right? So now ja is with the tashdid, it has to be two ja, okay?
Okay.
Right? So that's why, and ta, then you can pretty safely assume that it has to be mas, and ta is the indicator of the pronoun in it, right? If it's a tu,
Yes.
it means I, it is ta, it means like you, right? If it's tum, it means you all, right?
Yeah.
So you separate ti, then you are left with ra, jim, jim.
But I mean, how would I figure out that there's a second jim and not another letter?
Because of the tashdid.
Oh, okay. So that the tashdid like lets you know that there's the same letter coming up?
Yeah, same letter is twice. Yeah,
Okay.
right. Tajdeed is always same letter twice,
Oh. Okay.
right? Shadda. If Shadda is written, it means Sheen, Dal, and Dal, right?
Okay.
So,
Where the letter with the tashdid, there's a second
yes,
one of it. Okay.
yeah, it is always two. That's why when we tajweed ka rule kya hai, you have to pronounce both the dal, shadda, right?
Yeah.
You cannot say shadda, ऐसे नहीं बोल सकते. You have to give the right to each word when we read Quran. So we have to say shadda, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we have to, the listener should know that you are reading both the dal in it, right? One dal was with the sukoon, one dal was with the fatha. So the writing style is that you put a tashdid and put a fatha on that, right? But it's two dal in there. Okay,
Okay.
good question. Okay, Javeria, second one. Javeria, you still there? Wabussatil Jabalu Bassa. Continue,
Yes.
please. Javeria. Is she there?
فكانت هباء منبثا.
Okay, the third one. Okay, chale, mashallah. Fakanat, yeah. What does it mean?
فكانت means was.
Hmm? Was, yeah. So they became, or kanat means be or became, they were, right?
Yes. When
You are cutting off for some reason. I can't hear you. You just say one word and then you are. I know Pakistan has a problem today and yesterday also.
The net is not working because of Rabiul Awwal.
Rabiul Awwal, yeah, that's a very bad gesture that they have taken the phone. Anyway,
Yes.
so Fakanat, and they become what become the mountains. It is related to the mountains before they become the dust particle, right?
when
And
the
disperse.
mountains will become dust.
Yes, dust particle. Mumbassa,
The
Mumbassa means
air.
in the air, like they are spreading in the air, right? It's just like a lot of dust. When the wind blows the dust, if there's too much dust, if you go to Arab countries, there are deserts, and when the wind blows over there are the dust storms, right? You can't even see anything, right? So all the dust particle from the jabal or jabal would be in the air, right?
Yes.
So habam means dust particle. Mombasa would be dispersed. They become the dust, dispersed dust particles, right? Fakanat. Then they become, right? So this
Yes,
was
sir.
about the earth shaking, and then the jabal all becoming dust particle. Okay. And this concept or this explanation is in Quran, few places. Okay.
Yes.
So I think 3 ayah is good. You are on number 6 ayah, mashallah. Anybody has any question? I like the style Safa asked question, but nobody asked the question. Hafsa also asked questions, right? So these two are like, you know what, like what is said, if you ask the question, you gain half of the knowledge. So you should be in Khadija used to ask a lot of questions before, but now she doesn't. Why is that, Khadija?
I'm not sure. I just feel like sometimes when someone else asks a question, I'd be like, oh, okay, maybe I don't understand as well. And I ask another question from that person.
Mm-hmm. So no, just be in the habit of just like whatever you don't understand, don't be shy, okay? Because yeah, so it is always said, no question is a dumb question. Every question is like like you might be thinking something very smart, right? And it might benefit other people as well, right? So ask any question, and it is Quran. We have to be just like, okay, what I don't understand here, I have to ask, because if I don't understand now, I might be living without understanding for the rest of my life. So it's better to, like, we are having the opportunity to discuss a particular ayah or Surah Waqiah, which is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful surah, right? Or any surah you guys are presenting. Just try to understand as much as you can out of it, right? And it's not like we are not getting the marks on the presentation. Yeah, maybe we are getting, but those marks are submitted to Allah, like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala marking us, right? So but for the worldly purposes, we are not competing over here for the marks, right? All our marks are like, our rewards are just like with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala right now. For each letter we try to understand, okay? But our aim should be how much we can understand out of it, okay? So I
Okay.
will suggest that every one of us just ask questions. All right, so that was very good to Javeria. Jazakallah for presenting today. And next week, maybe whoever is ready, I won't, because of like some people are having exams. So just take your time, and once your exams are over, Allah will give you the chance to present your ayah, inshallah. Okay. And Hafsa, maybe next week you should also present. It's been long time.
I was saying this.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So
Okay.
inshallah. And now Seema is there. So we will just do Seema's lesson now. So you guys are free to go.
Okay, thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalam.
Walaikum assalam. Walaikum assalam. All right. Parveen is there. How are you, Parveen? How are the exams going?
I'm good. The exams are fine. Thank you.
Good, good. So it's a midterm, right?
Yeah.
Are you guys getting a study week soon?
Yeah, I have it this week.
Oh, you have this week? Alhamdulillah. But right after the study week, you get the exam.
Yeah.
Okay, then that's a difficult study week, right?
Yeah, it is.
All right. So Seema, where were we?
Last time you gave me the homework
Yeah.
of so I had submitted that homework. Did you get a chance to check it?
Yes, and there was a little tiny mistake.
Yeah, I know that because I was not sure about some of the things, some of the letters.
No, you were doing okay. You just copied the kulna from, it should be kunna. There wasn't any lam in there.
Okay.
Just check it. Yeah. Okay, that was a kana,
Hmm.
kanu,
Okay, I made a mistake over here also.
kanu, kunta,
Kunta, kuntum.
kuntum, and don't like keep copying it from, just change the word, right? I encourage you guys to copy it, yeah, but with the proper letters, like whatever the
Okay.
letters are there, right?
Then it's kuntu
Kuntum, kuntu,
and kulna.
kunna. Okay, kunna. Or we can just like have one noon, because if two noon come after each other, we can just make a tajdeed on it, right?
Okay.
Kunna. Okay. So you added the lam. That's why it was wrong,
Yeah. Okay.
right? And after, let me write it completely. Yakunu,
Yakununa,
yakununa,
takunu,
takunu, takununa, takunu,
kun,
nakunu. Okay.
and nakun.
And Amar would be kun,
Kun and kunu.
kunu. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So that was the kana. Okay. And this was like wow in the middle. Okay,
Yes.
so that we did yesterday. Now today we are starting wow in the
And
end. So I'll clean the board and let's find a verb where there is a wow in the end. And let me find in my book. I have written all the easy words for you. There is a beautiful word. Be lam wow below. Be lam wow. Okay.
and what is the meaning?
Test. Bala min rabbikum. Right?
Yes. Okay.
Test. Right? हम लोग बला को बला कहते हैं, but bala is actually bala भी test ही होती होगी, right? Okay, the wow in the end, when we change it, it becomes bala. The wow becomes alif. Bala, balao, balauta, balautum. So in the first form, it's bala, balao, wow converted to alif. Okay. Balautum,
Balautu.
balautu,
Balona.
balauna. Okay. And it would be yabulu, yabulu, yabluna, yabu, luna, tablu, tabluna, ablu,
Nabluna.
nablu,
Achha. Okay. Nablu. Okay.
right? Na only in the yabluna and tabluna. The rest are just on the same pattern. And this would be ubul,
Ubul.
ublu, sorry, ubulu. Like wow would be dropped. Wow was the third letter. It would be dropped, right? Ublu, ubulu, ubulu. Okay, Amar. So that was your Be Lam Wow. Let me find homework for you. Dal and wow. Okay,
Da and Wow.
right. Means to invite.
How do you pronounce it?
वैसे तो दाओ यहाँ पे तो like when we make the first one, vowels would be changed to da'a.
Da. Okay. Dal and Alif.
Da'a.
मतलब क्या है इसका? दा.
Invite. दावत देना. दावत भी ऐसे इसी से लफ्ज से निकला हुआ लगता है, right? दाऊ, दावत.
ठीक है.
ठीक है.
ठीक, all right.
So that would be your wow ending. So now you have done the 3 vows. Wow in the beginning, wow in the middle, and wow in the
End.
end.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry.
ठीक है. So ये मेरा homework होगा, तो इंशाल्लाह मैं इसको submit कर दूंगी.
Right. So Ghazia and Parveen, any question?
No.
No? Roya,
I'm good, thank you.
you're good? All right. All right. So the Ghazia and Parveen, because you kind of miss any class, so like anything you want to learn, I think Seema is okay for just one thing per day. But if you both of you want to do anything, just let me know and I'll be happy to just help you guys with that.
I have nothing in mind right now, but if I do, I'll tell you.
All right. So because it's like a lot of lessons are missing and you guys are not able to catch up, right? I want you guys to be transitioned to the main class where you can just like have fun, like doing the Quranic ayah, inshallah. Okay. So if you feel confident that you can start with the main class, you can start with them already. Okay. Let me know. So maybe when Seema is about to finish anyway, Seema is about to finish in maybe about 2 weeks. And she would be in the main class and you guys have to be in the main class then. All right.
Okay.
But over there, if you don't understand any verb formation or anything, you guys have to start participating, asking the question, what you don't understand, what you understand. Even if something we did in the past and you missed it and you do not understand it, don't be shy about it, right? Like just ask and we will just repeat it, right? As many times as it takes for you guys to grasp the knowledge, okay? All right.
Okay.
I'm waiting for Tuba. Ghazia, how old is Tuba now?
She's 10.
She's 10, 3 more years. Yeah, she won't understand, like it's a difficult concept for her. But there's one kid who is 13-year-old in our class, right? So as soon as she's 13, she's joining, if I live that long, right? She has to join, like, because she would be so perfect, like she will learn everything so fast. She is good, mashallah. Anyway, see you guys next week,
Okay.
inshallah.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Office.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah.
Allah Hafiz.